Hey everybody, welcome to this new video guide to show you exactly where you can get all the rares that are not in the overworld. I know a lot of YouTubers who did guides for overworld rares where you can find all the spawns of those. That's cool and all, but you know what? No one's actually covered the ones that are underneath the ground. The ones with the exclamation marks that you see in the grass that doesn't show up on the overworld. You gotta encounter those, and you got different percentages and different possible encounters. So we're gonna go through the rares for those in each area of the world. Guys, here's the map, guys. For the start, I'm going to go through all the routes numbered and the areas on the way through the routes, such as the mines. And after that, I'm going to go through the wild area, because the wild area is a little more complicated. It has different weathers with different spawns. And for time's sake, guys, I'm only going to go through the rares, which are under 10% chance of encountering. That's encounters like this one right over here. That's exclamation mark. You see the grass brushing up, and it lasts for a few seconds. In this case, I got this buggy, and we do not need it. I already have it. But they're the encounters we're going to talk about. We're only going to talk about the rares that are under 10% chance. In Route 1, guys, you have a 5% chance to get a Hoot Hoot. In Route 2, guys, you have a 5% chance to get a Hoot Hoot, all the way through any patch of grass. Keep in mind, boys and girls, there's also fishing spots, like this one right here. You have a 5% chance to get an Arrokuda there. In Route 3, guys, you have a 9% chance to get a Clink in the grass, and you have a 1% chance to get a Sizzlipede. During shaking trees weather, in this case, there's different weather you can have. When the trees are shaking, you can get different Pokemon, such as Squovit and Cherubi, however, they're not rare. And, useful information, if you want to have a quick travel point to all the different routes, talk to the people who have their tents and their camps set up. That will unlock a fly point. In the Galar Mine number 1, guys, there is pretty much all... Oh. Yeah, by the way, if you actually manage to catch this, it's a Carkol. Some people didn't know. Some people tried running after it, but you don't have your bike at this point in the game usually, so there's that. So the non-overworld rares in here is not that impressive. It's Roggenrola, 5%. Coming out of the mines into Route 4, we have lots of cool things in here. By the way, Milkrami is one of those Pokemon that you have to find in the grass. They do not spawn in the overworld, and actually you have a 20% chance to get that. As for the rares, you can get Cutiefly, Budew, and Foroseed. Foroseed is 1%, Budew is 4%, Cutiefly is 5% chance. When it's shaking trees, however, you have a 100% chance to meet a Squovit. Route 5 is where you find the first daycare. There's plenty of grass section in here and a couple of battles. She's got more eggs from me. And in the Underworld, guys, the rare ones here are Nincada, 5%, Dupiter, 5%, and by the way, you can catch an Applin here, 10%. I think that's worth mentioning. Leaving Hulbury, guys, you got Galar Mine number 2. In here, there's loads of Pokemon to catch, and the non-overworld rares are Stunfisk, 5%. Although Stunfisk is actually pretty common in the overworld, which is those little Pokeball things right there. Coming out of the mines, guys, we're going to end up at Motostoke Outskirts, which you can get to from the city as well. This is where I first caught my coughing. Because in this grass, the 2 rares you're going to be able to encounter, which are actually at different levels, is Roggenrola is probably going to be the one you first encounter at 5% when you first come here. Later on, you're going to find an Impidimp at 5% in the level 20s. Next up, guys, is Route 6. Let's head over there. Here's the person who turns your fossils into Pokemon. So the rares here are Hawlucha, 2%, Tarkole at 5%, Heatmore at 5%. During the shaking trees, you have a 100% chance to meet Greedent. In Glimwood Tangle, boys and girls, you can get a Ponyta at 5%. Only in Shield, though. Indeedee, 5%. Sinistea, 1%. That's the Teacup Ghost. Moving on to Route 7, guys. This again changes with different weather, believe it or not. During normal weather, you can get Shelmet 5%, Seismitoad 5%. During overcast, you can get the same too, but Seismitoad actually goes up to 10%. Actually, Shelmet's 5% for all of the weather. Greedent is 100% during shaking trees. So, in this area, guys, you got the whole complex maze of lots of grass and ladders, and the rares here are Phalanx at 2%, however, it's much easier to catch those in the overworld regardless. Drapion is 5%, and Hippowdon is 8%. So here's Steamdrift Way, guys. At this part of Route 8, you can go 8. You can catch Darumaka at 5%, Delibirds at 10%. Coming out of Kirchester, guys, you got Route 9 with the grassy areas here. You're going to want to be able to catch Pinkerchin at 5%. And that's in all weather. But by fishing, you can catch Pyukumuku. Fishing in areas like this at 10%. By fishing, guys, you can get yourself a Lapras at 1% and a Wailord at 5%. There's actually another area of Route 9, this area right here. Here, guys, you can catch Morpeko at 5%. So, Route 10, folks, you can get a Vanillish 5% and Darumaka 5% as well. Later on in Route 10, guys, there's actually a 1% chance for Duraludon to spawn in the overworld. I thought I should mention. But in the underworld, you got 2% for Ice Cube and 5% for Vanillish, 2% for Stonejourner, and 5% for Darumaka again. By the way, Ice Cube is Shield exclusive and Stonejourner is Sword exclusive. That's it for the routes, guys. There's one more area over here. We got the Slumbering Weald, which you cannot fly to. You can come to the Slumbering Weald twice in your journey. You come here at the very beginning and you're able to encounter very low level Pokemon. And you can come here later for some after game quests and you can find much higher level Pokemon. So, the rares for the low level area are Stunfisk at 5%, Butterfree 5%. Later on, guys, as you go in deeper and deeper later when you're a higher level, the rares you can catch here, guys, are Stunfisk at 5%, Butterfree at 5%. Alright guys, you tired yet? I'm exhausted. Now we got the wilderness to do. I'm not going to actually explore the whole area. As you can see the markings here, they're all separated into different areas. Let me get rid of the camera for you here so you can see the names better. How I'm going to do this one, guys, is I'm going to hover the mouse over each area. I'm going to have the list of all the Pokemon that spawn here right on the page so you can see where and what you can get. Good luck, guys, on your hunting. I'll see you at the end of the video. That's it, guys. I hope that helps complement all the other guides that are out there showing you where all the rare overworld Pokemon are. This is for all the underworld ones. Guys, happy hunting, good luck. If you enjoyed it and if it's useful, why not drop a sub, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, bye!